What's up everyone, Jelani here. Welcome to the next video where I'm going to show you guys how to make automated receipts and automated email abandoned cart sequences, right? So if someone goes into your funnel, your first landing page, and they don't buy, you want to kind of get that money back, right? So we got to send out emails. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I actually recorded this video before. My computer crashed, so I already set everything up, but I'm going to go step by step with you so you guys don't get confused, right? Okay, so the first thing you guys need to do is head over to stripe.com, sign in. And then once you sign in, you're going to go to business settings here, and you're going to go to email receipts, okay? And all you're going to do is check email customers for successful payments and email customers for refunds, right? And you can also put your icon here so it looks more legit, but every time you get a payment from a customer, or if you want to send a refund back to your customer, whatever the case may be, they're going to get an email from Stripe, and that's going to include what they bought, the price of what the item was, and that's also going to include your business address and your business phone number. So you want to make sure that's correct and legitimate. Okay, so that's really quick and easy. So every time someone gets on your funnel, they buy something, they'll get an email receipt. Okay, so the next thing we're going to have to do, right, is we're going to have to connect ClickFunnels with an email processor or automator called SendGrid, right? So what SendGrid does, it allows us to use ClickFunnels as an automated action taker, right? So for example, if someone were to go on the landing page, put in their information, but they don't purchase what I'm offering, we can send an automatic email to that customer. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to head over to SendGrid, and you want to sign up for a free account. See, my account's already set up, but it's a free account. You get 30 days free, so you can set everything up without any limitations. But what ClickFunnels does is they give you a pretty detailed explanation of how to set everything up so you don't get confused. Okay, so I'm going to have this link posted below so you guys can just click on it and you can follow the directions, but I'll show you guys in the video. So what you want to do is you want to head over to SendGrid, set up your account, and then head over back to ClickFunnels and go to SMTP settings. Okay, and that's going to bring you to this page. As you can see, I already set it up, SendGrid course, but all you have to do is add additional SMTP integrations, and you should be able to add another account, right? So follow the directions. So the first thing is the title. So the integration name is going to be SendGrid. So you can name yours SendGrid, but I'll name this SendGrid course 2. From, so you put in the from name. So Blake Smith would be from me, and you put in the email address here. So info@thedealbox.co, right? And then you want to put the server. So you just follow the directions here. They put it out for you, so you can just easily copy and paste it into the boxes here. The port is 587, so you just put that in, 587, and then you just sign in. You just put in the username that you signed up for with SendGrid, right? So the username for me would be the deal box, and then you just put in your password, right? The domain is going to be sendgrid.net. And then you just want to put in a footer, right? So they put an example here. So you just copy that and you can just put that in the box and then just change everything up. And then what you want to do is just follow the directions. So I'm not going to press create just yet. What you want to do is you want to head over to SendGrid, hit settings, and you want to go to mail settings, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to click on event notification. And since mine's already on, I don't have to check this box. But for you, it's going to say off. So you just want to slide it on. And you want to check dropped, bounced, unsubscribed from, mark as spam. Okay. And then you want to press test integration. And then everything should work fine. One thing you do want to do is you want to put in this URL here that they give you. Put that URL inside the HTTP post URL box, okay? And then once you do all that, test integration, and then hit the green check mark or blue check mark that you see here. Like I said, they give you a really detailed explanation of how to do this. It's really simple. But once you do that, it's pretty straightforward after that. So what you want to do is you want to go to white labels, and you want to click add domain. And since I already did it, you can see it says emails, but all you would do is just add domain, put a different subdomain. So for example, if you have shop dot whatever your domain name is, put in email dot your domain, right? So you can do all that, and then you click default white label. So you want to check this box here. So let's do that. And then if you click save, it's going to bring you to this page here where it's going to have all these check marks and X's. So all you have to do is literally go to name.com, make a new CNAME. So you want to make a new CNAME, right? And then just put in what they say to put in for the host and for the answer, okay? It's going to tell you what to do. Very simple, okay? So if I click save here and press confirm, it's going to do exactly that. So if I were to use this and I wanted to validate this record, I would put in email 3, right? So I would go back to my host provider or my domain provider and put email 3 here as the host, and then as the answer, I would just copy this over and then add the record and then keep doing it for the rest. So let's just do it real quick. Make this a CNAME. Put the answer. Right, add record. So this is not going to work for me because it says CNAME conflicts with an existing record on the host. So this one right here. But it's the same process. So you literally just copy and paste. And then once you have it done, you just click validate record. And these red X's are going to turn green, right? So, yeah, so I can't do it because I already have it done. Unfortunately, I literally filmed this video and then my computer crashed. So I really have to just refilm it, right? Got to keep going, can't stop. But it's really simple, and if you follow these directions that ClickFunnels provide for you, you know, you shouldn't have any issues. But if you do, please message me, and I will help you. Really, it's really simple, but I will help you, right? So let's message me if you have any questions. So once you do that, you just click create SMTP integration, and you're good to go. But I'm going to destroy mine. I'm going to destroy this because I already have it here. Don't destroy yours. I'm just destroying mine because I already have it set up. So once you have your integration set up from SendGrid and to ClickFunnels, what you want to do is you want to go back to the funnel, the product funnel, the single product funnel that we've been working on, the first one at least. And you want to go to the automation tab, okay? And here's where you want to actually set up these trigger events. So for anyone who saw the page but didn't purchase, we're going to send out an email. And how do we do that? It's just clicking add new email. And so for this, we're going to say, oops. Or from name is going to be Blake Smith. The subject line is going to be, oops, you forgot something. All right. And then for the SendGrid, it's SendGrid course. So you just want to click which one you are trying to use. And then the condition is saw page but didn't purchase. We're using this first template here. And we're going to create email. So at the end, it should look like this. I'm going to show you what I did to make it look like that. So really all I did was open up the editor. And we changed the image here. Alright, so it looks wrong image. We changed the header image to our logo. Then this image is the product image, okay? We deleted this. And we said something to the extent of, actually let's just save this and see what we said. So let's open up this editor. We said at the top line, we said, oops, you forgot something. So let's go back here and let's just add, let's actually just duplicate this here and bring this to the top and then just boom. And we'll actually just change this font size to like 18. Should work. Yep. Click save, close, open up the editor, see what we did here. So let's just copy this, copy that line, open up the editor. Let's make this a little smaller. That looks great. Open up the editor one last time. And make sure this is all centered so it looks neat and clean. And then all you have to do is just change the button to click here to return to the order form, right? Because ClickFunnels has cookies in place. So basically, if someone were to exit and come back and they entered their information but they didn't purchase, their shipping information and their name and everything like that will still be in place, which is amazing. So they don't have to waste time doing that again. All they have to do is just put in their credit card or debit information and we get the sale. So for the button link URL, you just want to put in the URL of your actual product. So if we were to save this and exit out and open up the editor, you can see I already put the button here. So let's just copy that link, exit out, open up the editor, and boom, right? And then all we did was delete this, delete that, delete this button again, delete that, delete this, delete this row, delete that, delete that, and that's pretty much it. Let's check out the pre-header. So the pre-header, you can say, don't forget your awesome free meat claws, right? Click save, and then we can preview this, and it looks awesome, right? So they can, another thing you can possibly do is add a link to the image. So if they click the image as well in the email, they will get directed to the product, right? So if we preview this and we click this, it's going to send us to our product page, okay? And one thing you guys want to remember is you always want to take off test mode before you actually launch your funnels. I didn't take it off because I was showing you guys how the test mode works, but all you have to do is literally go back to your ClickFunnels product. Let me show you real quick. And go to settings and turn test mode off. Okay, and then click save. So you always want to test your funnel to make sure it works, but make sure that you turn off test mode before you start running ads. We're going to start running ads, but before you start running ads, test it, make sure it works, then turn it off, because if you don't, you can't make money, right? So let's go back to automation. And so for this one, make sure this one's going to send out immediately, okay? So if someone were to go to our landing page, and not buy, they would literally immediately get this email sent to them, okay? So at the top line, you see the logo here, then you see, oops, you forgot your free awesome meat claws. Then the picture, then these are selling out fast, so you don't want to miss out on the hottest deal of the summer. Just click the button below to return to the order form. And it's really simple, it's clean, but it works really well. Because once they get this email and they're interested, they will probably click this button so they can return to the order form to continue on buying the actual product. So let's save that. So that happens immediately. So there's a second one that we're going to do. And it actually happens 1 day later. So if we open up this, you'll see it's similar to the first one, but we changed the headline here. So, hey, we know sometimes issues occur. Was there something wrong? We don't want you to miss this amazing offer we have going. These free meat claws are only offered for a limited time, so we think you should act quickly before they sell out. Just click the button below to return to the order form. Okay, so it's very similar to the first one, but we want to make sure that there is no issues on our end, right? We want to kind of be like, hey, like, you know, sometimes we know, we understand something's happened, but we don't want you to miss this deal, okay? So the headline for this one is, let's save this, close, is, hey, did something go wrong, ... So that happens 1 day later. So literally, all you have to do is just do the same process. Just click add new email from Blake Smith. Subject line, hey, something go wrong, ... From Blake Smith, condition saw but didn't purchase. Use this template, right? And then all you would do is just change the things up so it looks like this. So put the logo there, put the headline there, picture, then just some copy here. And obviously you can copy this copy, but you might want to get a little creative, because if everyone uses the same copy, the same images and stuff like that, it starts to become spam, right? The email providers are like, this looks a little fishy, I don't know. So they might mark it as spam. So you want to get creative with your copy and your images, right? Not to say you can't copy, but make sure that you're being creative and you're putting your own unique twist when it comes to these abandoned email sequences, okay? So you could do multiple of these, right? You could do one that sends immediately. You could send one day later. You could send one 3 hours later or 6 hours later. Typically, we on Shopify usually do 3 hours, 6 hours, then 24 hours, okay? But for here, you can do immediately, 1 day, or you can do immediately, then maybe 3 hour sequence, then 6 hours, then a day later. But for me, I don't like bombarding people with emails, because at the end of the day, we're going to be retargeting them anyway via Facebook. So if they don't buy, we're going to target them anyway on Facebook. So we don't want to kind of overdo it, right? Because people start getting upset and then they unsubscribe from your email sequences, and or they may even email you back with some harsh words, and we don't want that. We want our customers to feel like they can contact us with grace. Like we're a company that they can come to. Their issues will get handled without any issues, without any problems, and we want to be friendly, right? We want to have great customer service, so we don't have any chargebacks with Stripe, okay? So that's how you do the automated sequence. It's pretty simple, but like I said, if you guys have any questions or any concerns, please message me and I will help you to the best of my abilities. What you also can do now is you can send a purchase, like thank you. So if someone were to come to the order confirmation page, we can send out a new email, a thank you email, saying, hey, thank you so much for purchasing our blah, blah, blah. We are now packing your item, and please message us if you have any concerns regarding your item. And then you can kind of give them a scenario of how long it will take for the items to ship, right? So actually, let's just do that right now. So if the person goes to the order confirmation page, so we can say from Blake Smith. So we can say email delay. We don't want an email delay. We want it to happen immediately. So subject line can be, thank you for your purchase, right? Purchased. So for this, we can use a template like this one. This one, yeah. I think. Let's just preview it first. Yeah, this looks good. So let's select this one and create email. Okay, so it's gonna happen immediately. Let's open up the editor. Let's actually delete this. Let's put our image here, our logo that we made. We can delete this as well. Delete this. So that we can say thank you for your purchase. And then here you can say, hi. Hi. You can say, hi, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your purchase. We are now getting your items ready for shipment. If you have any concerns with your item or with your order, please email info@thedealbox.co or call I always forget the always forget the my phone number for this funnel, so I'm gonna have to log in real quick and then see what it is, because I want them to be able to email us, but I also want them to feel like they can call us, even though when they call they get a voice message saying, hey, like, please email us, right? But it doesn't matter because it's a level of trust, right? Because they feel like we're going out of our way to say, hey, we are, we're open to communication. We don't really care if you email us or phone us. We just want to talk to you if you have any concerns with your order, right? So we also want to mention in this email that please note that free plus ship items take longer due to high demand. If your order has taken longer than 2 to 3 weeks, please reach out to a representative right? Via Facebook or PS. No, we don't need a PS. I think this. All right, so something like that. So they get an email along with the receipt from Stripe. They get an email from so let's delete this row. They get an email from us, from our store, and from Stripe. So it's like legit. The only thing they probably don't get is an order confirmation, like within the email, like what they ordered, but they get that from Stripe, so that's fine. So let's delete this row, and let's actually add one new row, and we're gonna actually add a text headline here, and we're gonna center it, and we're gonna put deal box copyright, just so it looks like we're, something, and then we can put where we're from, or our virtual address is from, so Atlanta, Georgia. Right, and let's actually make this color a little gray, so it's a little less black. Sweet. Okay, now let's save this up and let's preview it so it looks. So I think I want to put Blake Smith, owner / CEO, right? So let's save that, preview that. All right, sweet. Okay, so the deal box, thank you for your purchase. Hi, thank you so much for your purchase. We are now getting your items ready for shipment. If you have any concerns with your order, please email info@thedealbox.co or call our number. Please note that free plus shipping items take longer due to high demand. If your order has taken longer than 2 to 3 weeks, please reach out to a representative via Facebook or email. Thanks, Blake Smith, owner / CEO. Okay? So they're going to get 2 emails. This one, once they hit the confirmation page, and then Stripe as well. So you want to put these things in place because we have to, if people go to our landing pages and they don't purchase, we have to get that money back. We have to get that revenue back. And the only way we're going to do that is by retargeting sequences and by abandoned cart sequences, email sequences, right? So once we have these in place, when we're duplicating our funnel, right, these things are going to follow over, and all we have to do is just change the headlines, change the products and stuff like that, the images, and it makes it easier for us to quickly do things, right? So it's not a prolonged process. And as we go on, as you practice and as you make more funnels and single product funnels, you're going to understand how quickly you can do these things once you understand what you're doing and what you're looking for, where things are. It kind of becomes second nature, right? So that's how we do the thank you for your purchase and the abandoned cart sequences, okay? So in the next video, guys, we're going to actually continue on adding our products that we selected. We're going to make additional funnels, 4 more funnels for 4 different products, and we're going to find the products upsells and the cross sells. I might actually find them beforehand just so the videos aren't an hour long, so they're a little shorter, but you'll get the same type of quality in terms of how I'm flowing things together, how everything correlates to each other, right? So follow me to the next video, guys. I'm really excited because we're so close to actually running our first ads and making some money, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next video. That's it for today, guys. Tomorrow there'll be a new video, so if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe and hit that alert button so you know when that video drops. I know you probably want more information, but I want to take it really step by step and slow so you guys understand what I'm talking about. So if you want to see that video, subscribe, hit the alert button. I can't wait to see you there.